What's going on, Shiny Crew? I'm TheSilverSlasher and welcome to SilverDex, a weekly show where we take a look at a different Pokemon, tell you everything you need to know about them, and then give an idea for the next step. Make sure you slash that like button if you're hyped for this episode. Darkrai, the pitch black Pokemon, is a legendary Dark-type Pokemon introduced in Generation 4, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and is number 491 in the National Pokédex. It has one possible ability, being Bad Dreams, which reduces the HP of a sleeping foe by 1/8 of its maximum HP at the end of each turn. A Pokédex entry for Darkrai reads, "It can lull people to sleep and make them dream. It is active during nights of the new moon." Darkrai does not evolve and is not in any egg groups, as it is unable to breed. This Pokemon is 4 foot 11 inches or 1.5 meters tall and weighs 111.3 pounds or 50.5 kilograms. It is 100% genderless and lies in the Ubers tier. Being a legendary, Darkrai of course has some pretty righteous stats. Its special attack and speed are its strong points, making it somewhat of a glass cannon. However, this cannon might be made out of a little more than glass, as none of his other stats are particularly below par, other than its relatively low HP. This brings it out to a stat total of 600, which is equal to that of pseudo-legendary Pokemon. Types that deal neutral damage to Darkrai are Normal, Ice, Dragon, Electric, Fire, Flying, Poison, Grass, Ground, Rock, Steel, and Water. Darkrai is weak to the types Fighting, Fairy, and Bug. It is resistant to Dark and Ghost type attacks and cannot be damaged at all by Psychic type attacks. My set for Darkrai, while possibly considered ridiculous, is a timid set with 252 EVs in special attack and speed and 4 in special defense, with the attacks Dark Pulse for stab, Dark Void for sleep and use of my ability, Nasty Plot to increase special attack, and Sludge Bomb for coverage, holding a wide lens. My alternative to Sludge Bomb is Hidden Power Steel, but since Sludge Bomb has more power, it's the choice I usually make. The wide lens supports the issue of arguably its best attack, being Dark Void, not having the best accuracy. Remember kids, anything below 90% accuracy might as well be 50%. Another set for Darkrai is a modest set with the same EV spread as mine, but with the attacks Dark Void for sleep and ability use, Dark Pulse for stab, and Substitute to set up a Nasty Plot boost. Not so fun fact. Although Darkrai is depicted as evil in all Pokemon media, including the anime, its backstory tells us that it is unable to control its power, and that's why it hides away on New Moon Island. It wants to stay away from innocent people. I think it should be obvious enough that I'd like to see Mega Darkrai be the next step. This design by NeoZ7 on DeviantArt is freaking amazing. It's more than exactly what I want Mega Darkrai to look like, and being my second favorite Pokemon already, Darkrai might be pushed up to number 1 with this Mega, surpassing Bisharp. I think that Mega Darkrai should be a Dark and Ghost type Pokemon, unlocking an entirely new level of power. I'd like to see Mega Darkrai get an all-new ability, Nightmare, which causes this Pokemon to deal 1.5 damage to sleeping enemies. Changes to make to Darkrai's moveset is for him to learn the attack Night Daze. For those who don't know, it's basically Dark Pulse, but instead of flinch chance, it can lower accuracy, and it has 5 more power but 5 less accuracy. At the moment, the only Pokemon who can learn this attack are Zorua and Zoroark. Another fun fact, Darkrai is said to be able to take the form of a human, just like Zorua and Zoroark, other Dark-type Pokemon. Conspiracy? We'll save it for another video. The stats I'd like to see on Mega Darkrai are 80 HP, 90 attack, 90 defense, 190 special attack, 90 special defense, and 160 speed. This adds 100 to the previous stat total as all Mega Evolutions do. Darkrai certainly could use the HP boost this Mega gives him, but as for his defenses, well, Mega Darkrai doesn't look any more bulky than regular Darkrai, so I decided to turn him into the ultimate glass cannon. 190 special attack is the second highest special attack in the game, only a tad behind Mega Mewtwo Y. And 160 speed is the second highest speed in the game, tied with Ninjask but behind Speed Form Deoxys. The type changes that come with the Mega Evolution give him the outstanding position of being weak to only one type, being Fairy, and being immune to 3, being Normal, Fighting, and Psychic. It also causes him to resist Poison, and the rest of the types do neutral damage. My set for Mega Darkrai would be a timid set with the previously given EVs and the attacks Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball for stab, Dark Void for sleep and use of ability, and Sludge Bomb for coverage. Yes, I'd still run Dark Pulse over Night Daze, but if it is given that attack, obviously normal Darkrai would be as well, so I would switch out Dark Pulse for Night Daze on my non-Mega set. Another set that I like to call the Guaranteed KO set is a modest set with, of course, the same EVs, and the attacks Night Daze, Dark Void, Sludge Bomb, and Shadow Ball. In case it wasn't obvious, Mega Darkrai would come for souls, and it's exactly what I want for this misunderstood Reaper. That's it for this week's episode of SilverDex, but now it's time for Battle of the Week! Which of these Pokemon do you want to see covered next week? Exploud, Kabutops, or Infernape? Click the link in the description to vote, and I'll see you all next week on SilverDex.